Alright everyone, just wanted to quickly go over the thrift finds I've had for the past 2 weeks. Nothing too crazy, just some small games here and there. I don't think I recorded all of these, but just thought I'd show you just in case. We have the WrestleMania, the arcade game. Pretty decent game. I think it goes for around $20 range. Picked that up maybe 2 weeks ago. Then picked this up today, Konami Arcade Classics. I almost skipped through this game, but it actually has pretty good value. I think it's around like 25 bucks. And then sometime this week, I found, whoever Reba is, found all your games here, or at least some of them. Tomb Raider 2 and 2 Final Fantasy games. Pretty decent. And then we have Twilight Princess, always a fun game to get. Sells pretty quickly for like $15. I found this today, Nightmare Before Christmas. I was surprised on this value as well, and I opened it and found 2 games in there. So I guess whoever I sell this to, they will also have a bonus game. I got this, it's just an empty case, but I always like to get Gamecube games, or Gamecube game discs, cases. Sorry, words are hard. And then we have Resident Evil 4 with like someone printed out their alternate cover. It looks pretty sick. This definitely should have been the real cover for this game. It looks awesome. And I believe this one is also complete. So all of these I'm going to end up selling except for Resident Evil 4. Probably going to keep this for my collection. So yeah, pretty quick thrift video, but thanks for tuning in. Hey everyone, so I thought I would go over my finds for the past 3 days. I think I will start by moving this stuff over here. So this is from a Nintendo Switch trade I did. I traded an Animal Crossing, Nintendo Switch brand new, with ARMS for this list of stuff. So 2 games not listed are 2 Game Boy Advance games for, or 2 Kirby Game Boy Advance games. One is, I think, Return to Dreamland, and one is like Kirby Sweet Land, something like that. So those 2 are included, but I don't have it with me right now. They're in my car. But just going through very quickly, we have Paper Mario and GoldenEye 007, 2 great 64 games that I already have, so I'm going to be selling them off. Most of the stuff here I actually am probably going to be selling off. 2 Kirby games I'll probably keep. We have Banjo-Kazooie and Final Fantasy IV Advance. Those 2 games I'll probably be selling off as well. Put these 2 down. Next we have Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Crystal, both authentic. Going to be selling these 2. Already have a buyer in line. Then we have Pokemon White and Explorers of Time. I think I already have both of these, so also selling those off. We have a Game Boy Advance, a DS Lite, and a Game Boy Advance SP. I thought this was the backlit version, but apparently it's not, so selling those off as well. Then we have 3 GameCube games, Mario Party 4, Hit and Run, and Gale of Darkness, no manual, but still pretty decent. I think everything here comes around about, let me eyeball it, probably, what is this, maybe like 90, 70, 30, so 190, 100. I don't know. I would say this is probably around $500 to $600 worth of stuff, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. All this stuff I'll probably trade off or sell off. We'll see. And then believe it or not, this huge stack of games right here is from just today and yesterday of thrift stores. I don't have it sorted out by day. Instead, I have it sorted out by stuff I'm keeping and stuff I'm selling. Ooh, let's not knock everything down. So here is all stuff I'm keeping. And sorry for the dirty pool table. Haven't had a chance. So here are the games I'm keeping. We have Pokemon Dash, the amazing, Ultimate Spider-Man. I have this in a yellow label, so I'm going to sell that one off and keep this one. Star Fox Adventures, I'm really surprised I didn't have this yet. Then we have Beautiful Joe and Beautiful Joe 2. We have Metroid. And we have Inuyasha. Persona was actually from something different, which I didn't record. I don't know if I'll record it because I already sold off a lot of things, but it was an offer-up pickup. Yep, so this stuff right here, I'm going to keep. Found these all at the thrift store for $3 each, as you saw. Amazing things to add to the collection. And all of this stuff is extras. I don't have some of these on camera, but I was surprised to see a Switch game for $3 at the thrift store. I actually missed some GameCube games during, because this was found yesterday. A lot of these GameCube games I got were today, and so there were some yesterday too, apparently, and I missed them because I saw someone else grab them. But it's fine. I mean, I got a Switch game. Still pretty cool to see at the thrift. Then we have Crash, Mind Over Mutant. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This is always something good to find at the thrift store. Has some pretty good value. Then we have One Piece Grand Battle, which also, if I can open it up with one hand, it has the card inside too, which I think is pretty cool. Also, all the GameCube games are surprisingly, like, I don't like to use the word mint, but there's no scratches at all. It's pretty crazy. Tony Hawk's Underground, X-Men Legends 1, well this is 2, but 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know, I figured I'd never play these games, so I'm going to sell them off, but they do look pretty awesome. Then getting into some of the bigger titles, we have Time Splitters 2. We have Serious Sam. This I actually did not, I'm just going to leave it, whatever. This I did not find at the thrift store. This was my old copy of Beautiful Joe. But since I have the black label, I'll sell this off. And then, the best game is Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time Master Quest? Yep. So I already have this as well. This is complete. And like I said, just to give you an idea of what I mean by mint, like, there may be some fingerprints. That's like a hair right here, not a scratch. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of fingerprints, some hair, some marks. But I mean, overall, it looks like a little bit of scratching up there. Some of these games might have minor scratching like that, but I mean, you don't really see GameCube games in that good of a condition. Usually you see them beat up, like, for example, this Hit and Run game. This is typically how you find GameCube games, well loved. So it's refreshing to see something like Ocarina of Time. But yeah, overall, I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of good games to sell off. I might end up showing you right now what I picked up from OfferUp, which is pretty crazy. All right, quickly, that OfferUp pickup I told you about. I picked up these games for $10 to $15 each. Some worth it, some are the asking price basically on eBay, but you'll see why it was worth it. 2 honorable mentions I'll put up right here on the screen was Steambot Chronicles and Persona 3 for the PSP. Already sold both of those, which basically, honestly, paid for all of these games already. So we have Star Ocean for the PSP. This is only case and manual, no game. I didn't check it because I was too excited. Final Fantasy Core, Persona, which I showed you before, and another really good game, Trials in the Sky. I don't own a PSP, so have no use for those. Wii U games, I already have Wind Waker, so I'm selling it off. I don't really have an interest in Hyrule Warriors because I have it for the Switch already. And Darksiders 2. Then the heavy hitters for PlayStation, as I mentioned before, Steambot Chronicles. We also have the full set of Hack, Outbreak, Quarantine, Infection, and Mutation. So they all have the DVDs except for .hack. Unfortunately, they don't have the original cases, and some are scratched up, but they all work, and I think that's pretty awesome. I'm probably going to end up keeping those. The rest that I've showed you, I'm going to sell out. Then lastly, we have what looks like Let's Go Pikachu, but is actually Breath of the Wild. Then we have some 3DS games, which are all probably between $15 to $30, so nothing that crazy. Spirit Tracks and Chrono Trigger, which I picked up for $15 and $10. So this offer at pickup was pretty insane, considering I probably spent only about $3 $350 at most, and Steambot Chronicles and Persona 3 already paid for this whole lot, which is crazy. But yeah, I've had a big couple of days. I haven't really recorded a lot of things, but yeah, now I'm kind of just focused on trying to sell all this stuff off so I can get some pickups. Maybe my next video I'll show you what I've been using my GameFund money on and present it that way. But overall, yep, thanks for tuning in.